Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Peace Dealer. Shout out to Mandolin. Who knows, is building the anticipation. In honor of Mars conjunct Saturn, I am launching a brand new membership program. So while we're going live, you're going to perhaps see an opportunity to join. As we are right now, it might not be available, but if you do see the opportunity mid-live, I highly recommend you join. There's going to be an intro and announcement video that will be public shortly, so you can see it. This is really more so opportunity for me to serve y'all daily, hit you with exclusive daily content, as well as to add a few new series. So for those of you who followed me on Patreon, some of you actually didn't see my message, so I'm going to refund you that Patreon money for this month. Make sure you're done with Patreon. I'm moving it all to YouTube. So other than that, A. Lewis, thank you so much. I'm glad I can do this journey with y'all daily. I'm going to find ways to make it more vloggy and interactive. But through Aries season, we'll keep it raw and original. Other than that, I'm just so very grateful for you guys. This is really a testament, if anything, and a checkpoint to stepping into more connectivity and power as a unit. So, everything up until now was us coming into our individual power together. Now we're going to manifest the effects of, us being together. I need to wear more green. This is looking nice. I'm not even gonna lie. Shout out to my brother Esco, hooking it up with the threads. But once again, shout out to Sheesh the Beast. Sheesh the Beast and I just pretty much recorded Flames. So she about to release that on the full moon. I got the Aries mixtape coming through. I don't think y'all ready though. This is some fire, okay? So if y'all ready for that, let me get some fire sign emojis. We got some new music on the way. It's new mixtape's gonna be lit. But other than that, I've called this video Superpower Initiation, just due to the fact that we finally made it, guys. This is the first wave of the collective awakening that we are all having together. And I like to title this arc the Godfather arc. Saturn going through Aqua, Pisces, and Aries is the Godfather arc. The reclaiming of your sovereignty and supreme essence. So everything up until this point was to evolve and complete your essence so that you can manifest superpowers for a purpose. The purpose of supernatural ability is to connect to higher cosmic beings, taking this full, complete essence of yourself, which requires all your focus to connect to the collective. It's really as simple as that. We use movies and imagination to embellish things, but other than that, this is really amazing as we're able to mark truly innovative periods in our time. Okay. And as such, we're going to do a ritual. Before I get into the super chat, I do have super chat available. If you look at the description box below, $10 minimum, okay, for one card pulled, $20 for a card and an oracle card, and then $25 for that and a astrology question. That's going to be the official rate. I was experimenting with $20 minimum, but I'm going to do $10 minimum. So I got y'all. Other than that, Super Chat will be open if you're wanting to do that. If not, it's all good. I have my readings on sale, my snapshot transit reports, and my twin flame 10-minute tarot card readings and the career 10-minute tarot card readings. If you use the code CHAMPION, you'll get $10 off. They're $20. I'm kind of pissed off, y'all. I was about to do this amazing April Fool's video joke about a fucus. I was going to do an Fucus horoscope and basically just troll anyone who thought it was real. But I didn't have time to do that, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I'll probably do it next year. It was going to be so amazing. It's going to be like, your month is going to be utter garbage because your zodiac sign doesn't exist. You probably think this is real. You're probably dumb. It was going to be immaculate. It would have been so good, but I didn't want to drop it too late. I got caught up. It's my fault. But hey, next year for sure. Well, we're going to get them. But other than that, once again, this is definitely pivotal, definitely instrumental. I really want you guys to see this as an initiation, okay? Let me just kind of skip the fluff, all right? The whole Capricorn transit was meant to put you through challenges to complete this. Right now, it's completed. Let's just say, shout out to Chad and Shannon. What's poppin'? All right. Let's just say, you know what I'm saying? The maintenance crew you hired just finished renovating your backyard. It's done. It's done. Now there just needs to be finishing touches. All right. Pluto finishing off of Capricorn. Obviously, the manifestation and the renovations you made had some debris, right? After, let's just say you renovated your backyard. Well, there's still debris from the actual construction. The construction's done, but we still need to clean the construction. We still need to polish it. Jupiter's going to spend 2020 polishing what Saturn has completed, baby. Saturn's going to retrograde in 2020 to make sure, hey, are you okay? Are all the renovations clean? Do we need to make any more changes? Are we clear? Are we done? We're done, but we're going to retrograde back here. Make sure, because after we're done. We're not coming back. You paid us already. So is there any more renovations you need? Blah, 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 blah. That's basically 2020. So we're done, y'all. Your superpower is finished. It's like decades in the making, really centuries, because we also have to take into, all right, Jenny, we also have to take into account like your ancestors, which were a part of it. They had to go through their experiences so that it can live within your DNA. Okay, all part of the process. Now we are finally at the stage where this is manifesting in a conscious level. Physiology is kind of subconscious. You're not going to be aware of everything happening physically. This is more bones and DNA. Aquarius is bringing this out to an intellectual understanding. So Mars conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, okay, is a cycle. I want to make sure we're clear here. Conjunctions in astrology are cycles. What's up, Dominoes? So what's going to happen is while Saturn transits, it's going to retrograde in Aquarius, and it's going to retrograde in Capricorn, go through Aquarius. Mars is going to go around the zodiac, and it's going to come back to Saturn. So every time Mars conjuncts Saturn, we're more powerful. We're mastering more of our power. Okay, this is going to come in at least 2 to 3 stages. This supernatural superpower initiation at the first stage is going to upload. So we've downloaded for years. Now we're going to upload and manifest the initial level so that we can see the differences it has in our social environment. Then we're going to come back around, master it at an initial level, take it to the next level, see how we can further advance our social dominance, influence. All right, coming into 2021. Then the second time around, we're stepping into full mastery. Now we know how to master our superpowers. This is important. Your superpower may be absolute focus. You can enter a focus state that allows you to harness the best parts of everything you can do. However, you may find that this go around, you can only harness it for like 5 minutes. In 2 years, you can harness that mug for 24 hours. So I want you to see this as something that is sparking and growing. Appreciate you. You also want to be open to the whole theme because you're more telepathic than normal. Excuse my language, bitch ass niggas and lame ass fuck nobodies. I just want to be clear. It was a kind of lame ass niggas, bitch ass niggas. Okay, want to talk that shit whenever you're actually staying true to you. Isn't that crazy? Whenever you actually open your heart, that's when they want to talk that shit. They don't want to talk it in front of your face. Let them be bitch. Let them be lame as hell. Let them be whack as fuck. All right, I'm landing and slaying it out. Let them be lands and bands. Lame ass niggas and bitch ass niggas. Let them lands be lands and them bands be bands. Because trust me, the opposition is going to be there. So you're going to be focusing more than ever, but that distraction is going to be there. And that's that distraction to where anytime you try and go forward, someone brings up your past. Anytime you actually be yourself, that's when people want to attack your heart. Let people know your heart wants to smoke. All right, it's ready for any and all challengers. Okay, and then no land or ban will stop any of that. Okay, so I just had to address that first and foremost. Because, you know, there's going to be a lot of social dispositioning, let's just say. It's going to be a lot of reckoning coming through. And that's because with this manifestation of superpowers, this initiation is going to bring a lot of courage that a lot of people didn't have the opportunity to have. All right, it's going to come through. And just like it's going to come through, you're going to come through and you're going to be pulling up. Trust me. So like if anyone ever had a problem with how I say what I say or do what I do, now is the chance to come and let me know. And the same applies to you too. If anyone has a problem with you, okay? Honestly, as simple as that. And you know, this is really just utterly an amazing opportunity to not only manifest this accordingly and appropriately. All right, we got that. Nice. To not only manifest this accordingly and appropriately, but also, shout out to Jenny, to be in a position to now change every single part of your life. Because Saturn and Mars are starting this conjunction with Pluto, Jupiter, in the 12th house in Capricorn. That means this initiation you're going to apply to transcend every single part of your world and your reality. You're going to activate, and I want to just put into place the energy we're activating hasn't been around since like 1776, long time ago. So like you're activating new energy. It's going to be a new collective surge that we're able to build off a whole new age from. So this is what we've been preparing for, like Free to Be said. And okay, so right now, as I am speaking this, we have started the membership. We are now offering channel memberships right now. So if you I'm going to put live the videos. Make sure you guys check that out as soon as possible. If you were to refresh the page right now, you should see that I'm offering membership videos or membership whatever. So just make sure you guys check that out. And I'm so happy. This is a huge step for me. So just keep that in mind. I'm really ready to move forward. No rush too. I have a $3.99 tier up to a $99.99 tier. So it really depends how much you rocking with your boy. But let's really show out. And like I mentioned, like I will mention in the video, 10% of what we make every month goes to a nonprofit that we choose. So we're gonna be a force of help out there, okay? And if not an organization, let's say one of you have a GoFundMe or one of you guys need help, we can literally choose to allocate that. So, you know, we're gonna look out for each other. But let me tell you, son, let me tell you guys, there's a double-edged sword. There is a definitive element of strength that you're going, ooh, what's up, Jeff? We got a new member. Welcome to the tribe, Jeff. Thank you, bro. There is a definitive new element of strength that's going to simultaneously have you have more confidence in yourself, but also raise the intensity of opposition between your ops. And the purpose of this is sextile to Aries. See, what's going to happen is people are going to come into the power, but not everyone's going to confront the obstacle. For those of you who confront the obstacle, this is going to happen within this week. Within this week. That's my promise. If not within tonight. You must confront the obstacle. You need to clear that out first. There are people in your life. Before I get into this transit talk, there are people in your life who are obstacles. All the frenemies, all the hidden enemies, they're all going to be revealed. So like there are people in your life. Happy birthday, Blue Flame Integration. Shout out to you. You're amazing. You're awesome. The big 45, that's what's up. There are people in your life, okay, that you're going to come into realization are blocking you, have openly been blocking you. You might not have been, oh, diamond swag. I see you, fam. You might not have been in a position before to do anything about it. Now you will. Okay, the whole purpose of this transit is to juxtapose. Shout out to Brianna. Welcome to the Ascension Path. Holler. That's what's up. You're definitely coming into obstacles that you were not able to go through before that now you're able to go through. Because the purpose of this transit is to take everything that you have been doing and revolutionize everything you've been doing. It's just the initial step. So first and foremost, congratulations, guys. You have made it. You have made it. They are talking about us, just like Rico says. Ruby, welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Thank you for joining the fam. Thank you very much. Once again, this is very amazing because the cycle, for those of you asking how to join, just refresh the page. You should see a join button. Okay, but once again, this is very important because the cycle that Mars is starting with Saturn is upgrading the work of how you do everything. Here's an example. I've upgraded my membership. Like the way I do work is now streamlined, and it's more inclusive for membership and community. Aquarius, but it's even deeper than this. Saturn, ooh, we got Astro Phoenix in the building. We've been preparing for this for so long. Positively, Trish, I think this is the best part. Saturn was in Libra 2010. So take yourself back to 2005. Everything from 2005, 2007 is manifesting now. The solar core energy in your heart that manifested is literally pushing out of the physical into the mental. So I want you to see this as a textbook supernatural superpower initiation. Okay. Superpower initiation, meaning that Saturn is going to guide you moving forward into 2020 to beta test your superpowers. Divine Soul TV, welcome to the Ascension Path. Thank you very much. This is very exciting. Once again, this is going to be weird as fuck because these are superpowers. I want you to think of every superhero movie you ever saw and the way that people manifest their powers. It's going to be initial and new for everyone. You know why? Because this conjunction started at 0 degrees. Let me tell you how real this is going to be. Mars in Aquarius is going to manifest superpowers. You, by now, know what your power is, but have you experienced it for real? You're going to experience it when Mars goes into Pisces. Mars in Aquarius is going to give you the initial manifestation of this to where you can start to think about how your life can realistically be now changed because of this extra effort and impetus. Then Mars is going to go into Pisces and bliss this out. Mars in Pisces is the 10 of Cups. So some of you are going to come into your you know what I'm saying? Yes, this is a kitchen knife. Some of you are going to come into your dream jobs. You're going to apply this and manifest this knowledge of power, Mars and Aquarius, into the divine experience of this. And then what's going to happen in September? Mars is going to go into Aries. And while Saturn is retrograded in Capricorn, Mars is going to retrograde after Venus. So that Venus retrograde in Gemini is changing your social circle. Dominoes 1110, welcome to the ascension path. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So that Venus in Gemini is going to change your social circle. Right now, you think you're around your friends. You ain't. You're around filler people. You're about to be around people who you are destined to be around. You're about to be around people whose superpowers match with your superpowers. You're about to be around people who actually draw you further on your destiny and vice versa. It's going to be real. The past cycle was supposed to show you about the wrong people you should be around. This is now going to finally connect you with the people who you're meant to, because you had to go through that last cycle. It's not going to make them fall in your lap. You're going to make a choice, but you had to go through the last cycle to know what choice to make this cycle. It's going to be so badass, y'all. Coming into May, like your real homies are coming in. And a lot of them are going to be people you knew from 10 years ago that you split separate paths on. Like you had to go this way, they had to go this way. Now you can come back, reintegrate. I swear to God, it's just about to be so amazing. Especially people who you've known since the past 9 years, about to come back in your life like nothing slacked off. Okay, especially if you were just meeting someone 7 years ago and then you stopped, they're about to come back. Okay, you're about to meet people who know them and vice versa. Like it's all about to be beautiful. After that, Mars is going to retrograde in September, and the purpose of Mars retrograde is you awaken power in Capricorn, you initiate superpowers in Aquarius, you experience life change in Pisces, and then it goes through Aries, and then all of this finally expresses itself. So it's like Mars in Aquarius, you finally understand how to do telekinesis. You are doing it accidentally every now and then. Now fixed air. Oh my God, I can do it. Oh my God, I can do it. Oh my God, I can do it. I can do it for like 2 seconds, but you can do it. And now Mars in Pisces is giving you different techniques. Boom. Mars in Aries, you're in a real life situation where you're literally doing telekinesis. And like that should be controversial as fuck. That's how controversial this energy is. Like, it should be hard to believe. Shout out to Free to Be. Welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe, baby. It should feel controversial as hell because you're going to do something that has never been done before. Every single person, like for the people who break through and are initiated, not everyone's going to be initiated because it requires that you honor and believe in yourself outside. You have to think outside the box to activate this. And the only way you're going to think outside the box is to honor your unique self. The superpower initiation is initiating you into the unique essence of your power that only you can do. Sharon, welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Amen. Okay, so keep that in mind. Some of you have been facilitating this for others. So others of you are not going to manifest your superpowers because you were born that way. You've been helping others awaken their superpowers. So you're going to do this at a bigger level. Or you're just manifest. It's usually if you're below 30, if you're younger than 30, you're probably stepping into this for the first time because this is getting ready to integrate your superpowers with your collective. Some of you have superpowers that affect the collective. Some of you have superpowers that affect just the social environment. Some of you have superpowers that are individual. I don't like to think any is better than the other. Shout out to Megan, the yin yang master. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, by the way. This means a lot. Like I'm gonna go in on this one. Carmela, welcome to the ascension path. Okay, that's what's up. So once again, like you really want to be mindful of how your life is about to go left field. Like it's about the awakening of this is gonna be weird as hell because it's gonna square Uranus, and it's like you awaken, you initiate it. It already awoken in Capricorn. You initiate it, and then bam, you need to manifest it immediately. Okay, so when Mars goes into Aries, the retrograde is by then, okay, now you know how to do telekinesis in a way to where you can practice it and build it coming back around. But now I have to retrograde and reevaluate how I do everything. Now that I've mastered telekinesis at a basic level, once it goes into Aries, now I don't need to open doors. I can use my mind to do that. I can systematically use telekinesis to rearrange everything that I do. That's what the retrograde is for. So that by the time it goes direct, end of 2020, and then Saturn and Jupiter officially begin in Aquarius, we're starting the decade off with collective energies embracing your superpower. We're here, guys. Children born after 2000s, they already have their superpowers. Like, we're here. This moment has been talked about for so long, and the fact that it's happening in the midst of a pandemic, that's my stand ability. Naz, thank you so much. Shows like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, shows like Hunter x Hunter, shows like My Hero Academia. The reason why I like those shows is because they take general principles, but they always honor the uniqueness. Nobody in each show has the same superpower. Like, certain people can have the same element power. Some people can have similar fire-based powers, but every single person's power is unique. You have been honing this your entire life. It is characterized by your strengths, your talents, and your skills. Well, this is coming into the extra polish to actually transcend this with the help. See, each and every single one of you, this is not Mars going around. This is Mars and Saturn. So you're awakening, you're activating power. If Capricorn awakened it, you're activating power and you're being guided by a higher being. Saturn is that higher force that's going to guide how to structure this. And so, congratulations. The ritual that we're going to do, we're going to connect all our energy together. And all you got to do, Zach, welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe, buddy, brother. Thank you very much, bro. Once again, like, for the ritual, we're going to connect our energy, hold our hands, exponentially gain that power. And then all we're going to do is petition to Saturn. We're going to envision ourselves at our max power. We're going to envision what we're doing when we've mastered our superpowers. What's going to happen is the vision you have is going to be obsolete, because the mastery of your superpowers versus the vision of your superpowers is not the same. And you're going to find out that the mastery is way beyond what you've envisioned, but it's all good. We're just giving Saturn a vision. We're going to let that go. And then after we go, we're going to take one action step towards the initiation. So let's say you are, by the way, by now, you know what your superpower is. By now, you know, you may not know everything about your superpower, but you know your superpower. You know that you're super skilled in kindness. Maybe your superpower is peace. Maybe your superpower is the ability to get people to get along. I see you using them emojis, the Thor's hammer and the BDVT. What's up, Jeff? Holla at your boy. What's up, bro? Once again, watch Shazam for the first time tonight. Cat's Eye, you're amazing. Shazam is a very amazing movie if you want to watch what this process is about, because you saw the beginning part of Naruto is real, by the way. It's based off of real dynamics, chakra systems, martial arts styles. Shout out to Blue Flame integration with the Blue Flame. Hey. So keep that in mind, all right? Like, this is a huge deal. This is giving you the opportunity not only to develop this at an initial level, but to open up such an amazing understanding at the next level, because you're going to be guided. Every single part of your power is guiding you to your higher self to now guide you through this. By the time Saturn finishes out of Aquarius, you're not going to be guided. You've manifested it, but we need to build this. Okay. We need to build this. So, as we start the transit off, okay, Mars in Aquarius is going to be in Aquarius from March 31st to May 12th. And that action step, there we go. Let's say your superpower is that you have super speed and that you can run like miles an hour. Shannon, this is people who have joined the membership, okay? They come up as green. Let's say you have super speed. So we're going to do this ritual, and you're going to envision yourself running super fast, like your powers mastered. Okay. You now know your superpower. You might not know. It doesn't mean that you're not unclear. The knowledge of your superpower is uploading now, but you know what it is by now. Okay. Um, the action step after we release the ritual is I'm going to jog. I'm going to run in the morning. I'm going to practice my superpowers. Maybe I can maintain a super speed PowerPoint to a degree. And if you don't know your superpowers, I have a new service. I'm going to have a new service, but I have a mini service. If you look at the description box below and you see Wisio, hit that up. I have a superpower mini report based on your sun, moon, and rising. I can help you know what your superpowers are at a basic level. Okay. And I'll explain it. It's not going to be vague or ambiguous. I'll break down the element the element state of your sun, moon, and rising, and like literally give you article links so that you can research this. So, the rhetoric of think about how weird it is. Like, we still live in a postmodern society where you will get scoffed at if you talk about superpowers. If you talk about the biology and physiology of human forms and their ability to do things greater than we be told, you're still going to get laughed at. It's us. We're going to give rhetoric. Shout out to Chad, who has joined the Ascension Path. What's up? We ranking up, baby. Okay, if you're not seeing the join, just refresh the page until you see it. Okay, it should be open. But once again, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is very important because, and try using another browser if you need to as well. But this is very important because, once again, you're going to take that action step. If you're seeing yourself with super speed, the only thing you have to do is an action. That's going to let Saturn know you're serious, and Saturn will guide you from there. Okay, so we'll come back to that. But once again, this is it. Once again, from March 31st to May 12th, Mars is going to be in Aquarius. And Mars in Aquarius is initiating you into a higher order of how you take action, aligned with the completion of your karmic mission. So the reason why not only are the reason why you're initiating superpowers is you need to use it for your mission. Right now, as we speak, there is obviously, let's not even bring the pandemic into the play. You have an obstacle you need to break through. Definitively. There's no miracle that's going to come out of nowhere to do this. You're the miracle. You're going to kick this challenge's ass bad. And it's the square between Mars and Uranus that's going to make this happen suddenly. Like, oh my God, I'm super president. It's not that you didn't. It's that you're finally aware of it, because the square is going to put you in a breakdown or breakthrough position where you either do it or not. Okay. Miss Alchemy, welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. What was that one? Where was that one movie where, okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect analogy. If you haven't seen Doctor Strange, I want you to think about when Doctor Strange first learned how to open a portal with the sling ring. This is what we're headed to, okay? Mars in Aquarius, from now until April 7th, you're initiating power, baby. And it's nothing you haven't already done. By now, you've already performed this. It's come in spurts. You've done it on accident, or you've already mastered this. If some of you have already mastered this, if you've already mastered this, you're going to help others master it. If you're coming into mastery, you'll master it first with other people. What's up, Brett? Holla at your boy. Once again, from now until April 7th, you're definitively initiating. You're going from before, where it was just kind of like happening and awakening. Now you're going to know what you're doing. And it's going to be an amazing feeling. Slowly but surely, you're going to be able to start to time this, and it's going to start to connect with you, because now listen, your superpower is an expression of your higher self. Your superpower is your higher self talking through you. It is currently 9:51 here. So this is how you're going to connect with these higher guides. Okay. Very important to see it like this. So it's not anything that you just control and manipulate. Sometimes it'll work through you. Sometimes you'll be woken up in the middle of the night to pray. Like this is your connection to the inner God, goddess within, which is really the inner collective force that unites us all because we're drawing from a similar source. This is going to be so life-changing though, because the mechanics with which you frame your reality are going to change pretty quickly and quite uncomfortably, leading us into April 7th, Mars square Uranus. Once Mars squares Uranus, it's breakdown or breakthrough. Nayeli, welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. And Denise, congratulations on becoming a yin yang master. Amen. Okay. That was my sister, by the way, for those who are wondering. Breakdown or breakthrough. April 7th, 2020 is breakdown or breakthrough. You're going to be with the Ancient One. The Ancient One is going to be like, how bad do you want to know these? How bad do you want to master these powers? Okay. I have teleported you out to the tundra. You're either going to freeze and die, or you're going to learn how to do this. Okay. And if you guys saw Doctor Strange, you know exactly what that scene was. Basically put Stephen Strange out into a tundra and then came back and was like, hey, you know, if you don't do this in a few minutes, you're going to freeze to death. And so they're waiting for Doctor Strange to get it. And the monk was like, he's going to come back, right? And the Ancient One was like, I don't know. And it's like that. It's like that. Life or death. Mars, semi-sextile Pluto in Cap, square Uranus in Taurus. Okay. You're either going to break down or break through. It's going to build up into the 7th. Okay. And this is going to put you in scenarios where you either make it happen or you get screwed. Okay. This is every single person in the collective is going to go through a catalyst, a challenge that acts as a catalyst to have you break through. Okay. If you break down, the breakdown process will lead to breakthrough. Okay. Jenny nailed it. A breakdown leads to breakthrough too. So either break through or you break down and then break through. Okay. How do you find out what your superpower is? If you don't know what your superpower is, look to, by the way, superpowers for a lot of you watching this, your superpower isn't going to be a superpower. It's not going to be what you think a superpower is. Rocktober born, welcome to the ascension path, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Once again, a lot of you watching this, your superpower isn't what you think it is. A lot of your superpowers could just be kindness. Maybe you have the superpower to be patient with the most annoying of people. That's a superpower. A lot of people take kindness for weakness. There's a lot of attributes and skills that you have that are superpowers that were probably taken for weakness. And you don't realize it's a superpower until now. Like you're going to really see how the simplest of things you do actually create great effect. There are a lot of you who, when dark forces are throwing negativity, your heart's at peace. You don't even get riled up. In fact, you show compassion. That's a superpower. All right. Don't worry about flight, telekinesis, super speed. These are more supernatural abilities that you need to connect with higher beings to unlock. Don't worry about all that. That's coming Pluto Aqua. These are real life superpowers that you're going to really see as superpower. You're not going to see them as just like, so if you don't know what your superpowers are, first of all, you do. Second of all, go to where you're really good at. What are you really good at doing? What do you really love doing? Start there, because however you express your heart is going to let you know. If you really want to know and you still don't know, hit me up for a superpower mini report and I'll put you on. I will let you know. I am Mars in Aries conjunct 12th house cusp Aries. So I'm all about transcendent power and activating transcendent power. So I do cosmic energy tune-ups. So I do monthly invocations. But everything moving forward from April 7th is go time. You are dealing with real-time outside influences that are going to challenge you. That's the whole purpose of squares. They set up challenges so that things can't just be kind of go. Shannon, this is a membership thing. So if you refresh your page or use another browser, you'll see join, and you'll be able to join the team. You'll be able to become gang. All right. Once again, though, squares are very much so challenges that have to be met with for compromise. So while Mars is initiating you into these superpowers, Uranus and Taurus is having to ground it in a realistic way that makes real sense and is no longer abstract. And that's what's going to trigger breakdown or breakthrough. When you have literally less than a minute to use your superpowers or you break down, it doesn't require thought. It's instinctual. You're just going to, you know what I'm saying? Spider-Man just, oh, all right. You're going to let it come from within and come through. But if you don't know, don't worry. Welcome to Mars in Aquarius. You are being initiated by Grandmaster Saturn to manifest your superpowers. Congratulations. Okay. By the time the major feature, all right, of this transit is Venus that will be trining Mars. Venus started its trine with Mars in Capricorn to Taurus, and now they're going from Aquarius to Gemini. This is going to reorganize your social network, and it's going to manifest the new cycle of relationships and friendships for you out towards the next decade. You're going to be meeting new people. You're going to be meeting old people for the first time that you've always known, and you're going to be reintroducing yourself. Green Heart Goddess, I apologize. I could have sworn I introduced you, but let me do so again. Welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Thank you for joining us. All right, my apologies for missing you. Once again, Mars trine Venus in Gemini is going to manifest everything it's been doing in Earth. So the work you are doing to build yourself up, to manifest value, to bring into relationships, you're just going to be attracting people who see into your value and worth. You're going to be having amazing conversations. All right. Colby, welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Woo! Thank you. Okay. So keep this in mind. Mars in Aquarius is not only going to be transcending your action ability. Every Mars in Aquarius I've met, they're geniuses. They know how to think outside the box. They know how to also incorporate lightning and electricity, whether literally or figuratively, in the fast, quick-minded way they can think into engineering solutions to their problems. And you're going to find yourself guided towards this. But you're also going to see humanity collectively take action towards the conclusion of old social themes that will play out through you. So I don't want to make this transit talk too long. The whole purpose of this really is I'm Mars in the 11th, by the way, in 11th, 12th in Aries. I wouldn't say this counts. This is more Mars in Aquarius, okay? This is really more so about you stepping into a brand new way to harness and act off on your power. Everything that's introduced to you, because the South Node that went over Aquarius, Mars is still going over that space. It's uploading. Everything that's uploaded and you come into the square. Brown Brujita, welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Everything that's uploaded and you come into the square is going to have you actually have to use these powers real time against influences that seek to shake you up. That is the square. Okay, Uranus is an unstable manifestation that's still going through Taurus, that's going to put a fire under your ass to make sure you stabilize this by constant reinforcement of you riding that bike. The training wheels are coming off. So it's like you have to keep riding so you don't fall off, okay? Not the best analogy, but something to give you a visual of moving forward. Here's the best part of this transit. You're going to be winning and your haters are going to be so angry. Yes, haters, oppositions and squares show us that we're going to have haters. Okay. So just Jade, try using a different browser, or you said you signed off and on. So try that too. But once again, You know, this is very, very, very important because Mars is also semi-sextiling Neptune. So like oh my God, this is so amazing. This is ridiculous. So we had Mars squaring Neptune in Sagittarius. Your perception around power changed unconsciously. You weren't even aware of this. Now it awakened in Capricorn. Then it's manifesting because it went over Jupiter and then it went over and evolved. It went over Pluto and awakened. Now it's going over Saturn in Aquarius. Then it's going to go over Neptune in Pisces and transcend your power and have you take what you know, but now experience it at a transcendent level where it's beyond your ego and you can literally let it flow. Then it's going to go over Chiron, polish up your Mars, and prepare for you to actually use the full power of this. Retrograde, then it's going to go over Taurus and go over Uranus. Then it's going to go over Gemini and go over the North Node. Guys, this is it. This is literally it. This is literally everything we've been waiting for. And like we're being let out in an initial way. So don't expect too much. What we're going to do right now is we're going to do this ritual. And all we're going to do is petition Saturn to guide us to mastery of these new powers. If you don't know what they are, just set the intention to realize it. And before you go to bed, you'll be revealed this. Why? You're going to do it. That's the perfect thing about Mars and Aquarius. You're going to know what you're doing. And you're going to take this knowledge and you're going to practice, practice, practice. I just let you know the Mars lineup. Every transit of Mars is geared towards taking, because remember, everything from Sagittarius to Taurus is the spiritual realm. By the time it comes out into Gemini, coming into the end of 2020, into 2021, this is where the inner development of these superpowers are now expressed forth socially. And so you can now start to see yourself applying this in your day-to-day routine. We're not going to be there till 2021. Okay, we still got a ways from there. So take your time with this, okay? This is going to be the origin story. Like Aries season is your origin story. Every hero has an origin story. It's starting technically last year, but it's coming into beta test so that you can kind of see what you can do. You can see the consequences. This year is about seeing the consequences of what your power brings so that you know how much you want to do it. And let's now do this ritual. So I want you to breathe down to your diaphragm, breathe out gratitude, breathe in satisfaction, breathe out gratitude. Mars is on your natal Mars. Shout out to Kobe. That's what's up. I want all of you to envision and feel energy coming up your root and to your heart, coming out of your heart into your hands. Let me tell you something. You're going to surpass your capability in ways you could have never imagined. And this is going to piss the hell off of people who really were either acting like they were cool with you, but really just had no vested interest. It's going to be light and day. This is Saturn and Mars square Uranus and Taurus. It's not going to be any of that fake shit anymore. You're going to see how much people mess with you or not. And it's going to piss them off because they're people who have betted against you and they're going to be losing. Don't even take it personal. It's just as simple as people losing their bet on you because you out here winning. So I want you to really feel this energy coming from your root, coming from your crown, emanating out into your palms, okay? And I want you to feel everyone connected in the chat. Imagine all of us partying together in the same room and our energy holding hands. Do you need to know time of birth for Wisio? No, you do not. Great question. No, you do not. I will specify that too. I just need your birthday. Okay. So I'm going to take the next 30 seconds to just have us connect. Then we'll start the ritual. For those who want to know how much a reading is, go to the description box in this video below. You can get a live reading, or you can go to my website to get a reading. I have readings on sale for $20 if you want a snapshot report. If you would personally like to know how Mars in Aquarius is initiating this for you, we'll look into your chart, order the snapshot transit report, and comment champion. And then also put in the notes Mars in Aquarius. And I'll mention that. Put in the notes Mars in Aquarius, use the code name champion. You'll get the snapshot transit report for 20 months. And I will show you how this is going to, because the Mars in Aquarius is just going to initiate it. But where it's initiating your life, you need to look at the houses based on your sun, based on your rising sign. Let me tell you something. Any sort of residual hatred, any sort of residual negativity that people were just holding back for you, it's going to come out in the open. And you're going to kick their goddamn ass. And they're not going to know what to do because they were looking at you as some kind of loser or nerd or some kind of like person that isn't in their power. And they didn't know you've been doing so much internal work because these people are superficial and fake. They don't see things internal. They only see the external. So you're going to turn up and it's going to terrify them. So if you're ready for this victory, comment fire sign emojis. Envision all of us connected, and let's do this ritual. So all you have to do, breathe in satisfaction, breathe out gratitude. If you don't know your superpower, and that's okay if you don't know, all right? I think I know. I'm going to humble myself, and I'm going to ask Saturn to reveal. If you don't know your superpower, we petition Saturn right now. Okay, say this in your own words. As our energy is connected, Saturn, we petition that you reveal what superpowers you're initiating us into. Ruby Falcom, congratulations on becoming a yin yang master. Okay, for those who are in the yin yang master tier, I do 12 weekly astrology horoscopes. All right, I do superpower spotlight, and also do tribe reports. 4 tribe reports. So set the intention right now that our energy is connected to understand what it is, just what it is. Okay, and then you can go from there. If you already know what it is, or if you have an idea, you don't have to be right. But if you feel you know what it is, breathe in satisfaction, breathe out gratitude. And while you're doing so, while you connect with everyone in the chat, I want you to now take the next 40 seconds to just envision what the mastery of that looks like. What does it look like with your powers manifested? Are you flying? Are you teleporting all over the world? Neptune is in Pisces. So your mind's eye should imagine something that is seemingly impossible. It should be beyond what you think is capable. This is what you're being guided to, if this is what you're being brought up to. So envision it, okay? We're going to take the next 30 seconds to envision that. The mechanics for visualizing it are as follows. This is why it's this simple. We have 200 plus people. That's Aquarius. Check. Visualization. That's Neptune in Pisces. Check. Petitioning to Saturn. That's Mars conjunct Saturn. Check. If you do just that, you've done it. That's how simple it is. But don't take my word for it. Okay. Once you've envisioned this, all right, what feeling evokes when you have that vision? It's similar to a ritual we did before. Petition Saturn in your own words. Saturn, I set the intention to reach mastery of this power. Guide me throughout this cycle so that we may reach mastery together. Okay. And then to close it out, envision you using your superpowers with the rest of all of us also using our superpowers. And that could look like whatever. We're bringing it back to the communal intention. And then after that, just release it. Okay. You're going to start to notice odd reactions from people because they're intimidated. People who are intimidated by you stepping into your power, the negative entities possessing them are going to start to go ham through them. Counterintuitive. When you see this, you need to laugh. You need to laugh. Okay. They're going to bring up seriousness or negativity to irritate you. You need to laugh so that your positivity will lighten the energy up and piss them off even more. All right? Because it's a war. No, we're not sugarcoating. We're not nice to anybody. You can get these hands. And you will give people these hands. Okay? I know I'm saying that right now, and it doesn't seem like that. It's going to, energy is going to shift quick. We're about to step into riots and pandemonium as soon as the square comes like exact. So before that, before the calm, we're in the calm before the storm. Before shit starts getting crazy, remember who you are. Remember how much you've worked hard to get up to this point. And we're going to close this ritual here. So thank you guys so very much. I'm going to draw 12 cards per sign about what Mars and Aquarius will be for you. Hit them all with the Gilgamesh laugh. Thank you. All Aries season. That's what we do. That's what we do. And after I draw for the 12 signs, I'm going to get into Super Chat and PayPal. Perfect. Oh. All right. I had a vision just now. There's a lot of people who mistake your outer appearance for your inner fortitude. And there are people who are kind of surprised that you can go through what you're going through and it's not getting at you like they thought it would get at you. So some of you are deceptive. Like the outer appearance you present is not at all like how powerful you are inside. And so it's fooled people and they're about to kind of be really shocked because the juju they've been trying to do at you, the negativity they're trying to throw at you is not working. So just keep that in mind. I hope that was a word to somebody. But other than that, Aries moon, Aries rising. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So this 7 of Pentacles is going to allow you to take this process nice and slow. And not just nice and slow, but give you the opportunity more so, there we go, give you the opportunity more so or less to very powerfully embrace not only how far you've come, but also everything that you're able to do with this. This is opening up opportunity for you to make long-term financial investments too. So it would definitely be worth it. But you're growing your farm. Uranus and Taurus is your high-tech farm. So just nurture your farm. You already got the value, and just let this transit help you adjust accordingly. Taurus moon, Taurus rising. I'm opening up once again for super chat. Minimum 10. Thank you, Divine Soul. And yeah, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. By the way, you're going to be getting an increase. All of you are going to be getting an increase of telepathic contact and attack. So if you've been experiencing that more so, please comment a fire sign emoji, but it is normal. Don't take it personally. Don't even really care. It's actually a good sign that you're evolving because it is happening in response to you feeling yourself in a certain way or being confident. If you notice, these attacks only come in response to your confidence as an effort to undermine your confidence and make you feel less of yourself. That's because it's coming from lands and bands, bitch ass niggas and lame ass niggas. Period. There's no real person. There's no person who has integrity or strong who does that. Only lame ass people do that. So you're exposing them by just being you. And it's also having your confidence rub off against them. So don't even like take offense from it. It's an admission of them of being weak. Period. So every time, like, give them the Gilgamesh laugh because it's hilarious. You're not even trying. And you know what I'm saying? Lands and bands are doing what they're doing. So Taurus, we have the 7 of Wands. Tell these people to get off your dick. Taurus, you got Uranus on your sign too. So you're going to have all sorts of people acting like they're cool with you, acting like they can talk to you a certain way, acting like you cool. You're not. Acting like they can argue with you. Tell them all to get off your dick, especially this whole telepathic conflict. Taurus, you're going to be standing up for yourself in a way that's going to have you purport ideas that are not mainstream. Taurus, you know wisdom that other people don't really know is true. And so I had to look that up on YouTube. The Gilgamesh shot. You know some things, Taurus, that is not mainstream. So other people will not really accept it as real, but it's real. You don't need to prove yourself. You've already proven it's real. So don't wait for people to get it. If people don't get it, tell them to get off your dick. And you're also going to come into so much like attention, fame, and money that you're gonna have to let people get off your dick, regardless. Okay. Gemini rising, Gemini moon. Okay. We have the Knave of Pentacles. This is you going back to the drawing board and reinventing yourself throughout this period. You're going to be incorporating greater ways to take care of your body and also your physical health and also your money. That's going to help you do this in a new way that you could upgrade. It's almost as if you have to downshift in order to upshift again. So just really stay consistent. It's going to seem that what you're doing isn't that much, but it's going to become a lot pretty soon. So just really stay consistent. Okay. Embrace this reinvention of yourself and stay consistent with whatever you decide to do. Cancer. We have Cancer. This is the card of Cancer. Victory. Mars in Aquarius is going to give you great victory. It's going to give you momentum as you transform through dealing with others. And it's going to allow you to break through any challenges and issues you have. You just can't give in to immediate gratification. Okay. Leo. We have the get off my dick card. And it's not a coincidence. We got this for Taurus. Leo, for you, Taurus is your 10th house. So I feel like you're going to have to tell even more people to get off your fucking dick. And there's irritation here because you're dealing with unsolicited opinions. You're dealing with people who need to learn boundary issues. And you know what I'm saying? Like, let people stand up for your beliefs, Leo, because you're going to purport rhetoric that people see. For Taurus, they're just going to doubt it. Leo, they're going to get mad at you for saying what you're saying. You're going to be saying a lot of truth. And tell those people, get mad. I'm not going to take it back. I'm going to stand up for what I'm saying because it's the truth. If you can't handle the truth, get off my dick. Okay, Virgo. Cancer, we got a Chariot. The Chariot card of victory. Virgo, we have the 4 of Cups. So you might this is you definitely in social isolation, contemplating your emotions. This is a Moon and Cancer card right now. But Mars and Aquarius is going to have you sort out your feelings. Really, it's just going to have you curving everybody. So make sure you don't miss good opportunities because you're just not feeling it. Okay. Keep this in mind though, because this will bring way for new alliances, new opportunities. But it's like new information is going to change the way you feel about everything. So just allow yourself to contemplate. It's going to feel a bit boring, but it's going to be necessary internally. Okay. It's one of those cards that doesn't seem like much, but will be a lot. All right. Libra. Woo, woo. We have the Chariot. So similar to Cancer, See, we have a trend here now. Similar to Cancer, we also have forward movement and victory. I'm going to say it's very much so the same as Cancer. This is really you using this transit to break through. Any obstacles you have now watching this, you're going to gain victory over through action. It's not going to fall in your lap. You're going to take action and continue that momentum, waking up every day to do it, not letting immediate gratification stop you. And you got it. This is promising you in Cancer victory. Scorpio, right? The cardinal energy. Geez. Don't sleep on that Aries one. The Seven of Pentacles seems slow, but it's building a fortune for y'all. Scorpio. Oh, we got the Page of Wands. So you're receiving very exciting news. The Page of Wands is receiving a new Ducati for the first time. It's like, holy shit, I just got a new motorcycle. I've never ridden a motorcycle before. I get to do all sorts of amazing tricks. It's an unbridled sense of wonder because you're now harnessing an aspect of your power for the first time. You want to do things that are risky. Do, like, if you've never skydived before, do things that bring excitement to your heart. But this is a message of excitement that's going to key you in throughout Mars and Aquarius to a whole new world of possibility. Kind of like getting a new car or something that's going to be amazing. Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius, the Temperance, harmony, balance, and alchemy. Your life is going to be coming in a great balance. And you're going to be incorporating matter from other dimensions and realms in order to bring into reality. High level magic alchemy is a superpower that you're manifesting. You were born with this skill, but now you're fixing this in Aquarius to bring greater balance and even more moderation into your life. Capricorn. Loki message to Sophia Amaya. We ain't found shit. That's funny. All right. Jeff, thank you so much again for being our first member. Capricorn, we have the 10 of Swords. It's over. It's done. Someone's getting murked. Someone has to die at this point. This is the end of a difficult situation, but this makes sense. You got Pluto on your sign. You got Jupiter on your sign. Your 12th house to this transit. So this is the end of everything that has not worked for you, Capricorn. Everything that has not worked, everyone that has not worked, everything that has effectively gotten in the way. One moment. What's up, bro? Yeah, I missed your call. Yeah. I'm live on YouTube right now, but as soon as I'm done, in like another maybe few minutes, I'll head over right now. All right, I'll see you really soon. Perfect. I'm only gonna need one of those. Yeah. All right, appreciate you. All right, cool. That was my Viagra dealer. He deals me that good stiffener because your boy's an old soul and he needs some help in the bed. So yeah, even the peace dealer has a Viagra dealer. No, I'm totally just joking. Capricorn, this is going to pretty much reveal what doesn't work and what's over. It's going to reveal self-sabotaging unconscious habits, as well as allowing you very powerfully to end a difficult situation. Yeah. I also see this as physical death. So someone might actually have to die. You might actually catch a body, Capricorn. You might kill somebody. So I feel like I have to say that. So keep that in mind. If you catch a body, you get away with that murder too. So you might have to live with that. Aquarius, the card that we have for you. Ooh, yes. This is a major theme. This applies to everybody too, but Aquarius, the spark, the birth, the birth that's going to spark the collective, because everyone's going to come into like a boof excess of energy, and then that raw energy is going to manifest based on your unique blueprint. So it's like before you initiate yourself into the uniqueness of your power, it's going to be raw energy everyone receives before they make it into their own unique imprint. And that's going to come from you, Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are like the walking torches and beams, just turning shit on for the collective. So brand new passionate sparks. And that makes sense. Mars and Saturn in your sign. It's a new cycle. It's a new spark. If you want to start anything, if you had a yes or no to any question, it's a yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sparks, new beginnings, sparks, sparks, sparks. Oh, that's so adorable. And yeah, enjoy that. Okay. Aquarius, I could see. I had a vision of you, Aquarius. It's like you're seeing someone who doesn't like you. They're saying they don't like you. You're like, oh my God, you think I care? You think I give a fuck that you don't like me? Look at your childish ass. You don't like me? Where like everyone else is getting mad. You're genuinely finding it hilarious. It's like, oh my God, you think I care? Oh my God. Yeah. Jenny, get a load of this. Yeah, someone just told me they don't like me. I know they think I give a fuck. They really think I care. Oh my God. Yeah, Aquarius, I love y'all. So Pisces. Similar to Capricorn, we got death. So, okay, for Capricorn, it's like they're going to experience death. But for Pisces, you are death. I feel like yours is more rebirth. So for Capricorn, it's the end of something. For you, Pisces, rebirth. This is going to transform you. And this is a 12th house transit. This is getting you ready for Mars going to your sign. So this is going to bring closure. It's going to be an end through your superpowers. In fact, I feel like your superpowers either assist the dying and crossing over, partially mediumship, and or have something to do with ending things. Death to the illusion, just the death. I feel a purity in this death. So I feel like this is very powerful. Okay, so I'm going to do one more collective for everyone, and I'm going to get into the super chat. Oh, okay. So I got this again for everybody. Capricorn, this applies doubly for you, but guess what? One up mushroom. So I want you to see Mars in Aquarius as the end of everything that didn't work, but you had to fail. It's not until you failed that you can come into this new chapter. Because see how this is a one-up mushroom? It's like you can only be offered this until it's all over. So you're ending the past decade of bullshit, and you're getting ready to step into a new spirit. This is the spiritual awakening card. So this card resonates with you if right now, as you're watching this, you feel defeated. You feel like there's so much that's grateful for your life, but you feel like you're at the end of your rope. You feel like you're at your limit. Well, there's a brand new chapter opening up for you. This is initiation into your superpowers. And as soon as you end this broadcast, the petition we made to Saturn is going to activate, and all you have to do is take one action step towards what you're committing to mastering this, whatever that is for you. And this is going to be revealed before you go to bed tonight as we petition. So that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I am now going to step into the PayPal and Super Chat. Sandro, what is the outcome of this connection? Any advice? I'm going to pull tarot, and I'm also going to pull a romance oracle card for you. So we do have codependency, and we also have the 6 of Cups. So interestingly enough, there is a purity to this connection here. Okay. Um, the purity is talking about both of you do have an innocent bond that you can share in, but codependent. So this is perhaps someone who is a soulmate, but either him or you have to deal with codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. If it's mutual, you want to see if you can have a conversation about this. If it's either or, this is going to come to the surface once again to be dealt with. But honestly, getting the Six of Cups is such a strong indicator of love, that this is actually more leaning towards a good resolution. Okay, it's just going to, with the purity of this union, bring stuff out. Spiritual Gorilla, thank you so much. We are going to fly high as a tribe. Okay, whether you're a part of the membership or not. So thank you for whoever's watching, for staying tuned as much as you have been and are doing so. So we have Patricia Chappelle Johnson next. Wait one moment. I see Mia sent me an email. Oh, all right. Gotcha, Mia. Thank you. I got your order. Perfect. Yeah, these reports are pre-recorded, by the way, so I will send them to those emails. Patricia, the card that we have for you. We got the Tower and the King of Swords. Patricia Chappelle Johnson, the Tower is bringing unexpected upheaval, but I want to really pull the King of Swords to denote that you are reaching expert status. So this is an individual who will give you expert advice, but this is also you, perhaps relatively quickly, stepping into mastery of your field and becoming an expert that people can come to for advice more so than ever. Okay. Now we're going to come into the super chat. Jenny, we ready for these powers? Amen. I believe that. Jenny Afan. Brown Brujita, thank you so much for joining. Jenny Afan, we have the Hanged Man. So this is the card of Neptune, and it's saying that you are being guided by very supreme forces. You want to surrender the need to control any part of this process at present. Okay, the Hangman is going to give you new perspective by riding out this current energy and not feeling like you have to respond to criticism, or not feeling like you have to do anything that you feel stuck in. Your superpowers are powers of prophecy. So allow any prophecy that's come through you to give you a new perspective, and just let the current situation you're in play through, and you're going to come into a new perspective of such. Okay. Blizzy boy, trying to figure out the next steps and be present. Great question, or great intent. Next steps for you, Blizzy boy. Interesting. Looks like you got to finesse the game. Blizzy boy, the next steps you want to take are private, okay? Make sure no one knows your next moves. If you're, let's say, for example, if you're a drug dealer, don't let anyone know you're hitting up the plug. Don't talk about what you're doing on the phone. Obviously, this is something that you can't really do out in the open, but it does not have to be illegal at all. You just want to be sure that you're trusting in what you're doing, even if you have to kind of finesse the game a little bit. All right. So keep that in mind. You might have to move a bit in secrecy here. I'm going with the tower draw. Here's 10 more from last time. Soccer Spazzer, got you. Okay. Soccer Spazzer. We have the 7 of Cups and also Divine Soul TV, I got you. Priorities, okay? Soccer Spazzer, don't get distracted. Focus on your priorities. Simple message, but there's like you have things to prioritize now that demand your attention now. So this is not you just getting distracted. These are dark forces strategically timing distractions so that you do not prioritize what you need to prioritize. So like you're actually a very focused individual. It's not, I'm not saying be focused in the sense where you're distracted easily. I'm saying that these distractions are orchestrated. They're purposefully being timed well enough. Right when you're done with one distraction, you go to priorities, another distraction. So be careful to see through that illusion and prioritize. Divine Tribal Soul or Divine Soul TV. So we got this. Is it that? Is it this? Is it Bud? Is it Crip? Oh my God. Oh my God. Divine Soul, you literally said, I would like to know my superpowers. Focus on your strengths. This is literally telling you to focus on your superpowers. And the card we have is the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this is saying that you're actually coming into a spiritual marriage. This could be with another person or your higher self. One facet of your superpowers is you can get anyone to be in love. Like you have the superpower to partner with people. You can talk to anybody and you can open up their heart to where they trust you. That is a superpower because not everyone can do that. It's because they can sense very much. In fact, I feel like this is a power that certain people would not think is a power and they would take as a weakness because it's something that is kind of pretty simple, but not as deeply as you do it. So I'm going to read this for you because I feel like it's way deeper than that. This card reminds you to focus upon your strengths and not upon any perceived weaknesses. Your strengths can include your loving heart, pure intentions, people skills, hobbies, or something that you excel in. Even if your talents still need polishing, these are strengths and assets. The more you bless and appreciate your strengths, the stronger they'll grow. If you focus upon so-called weaknesses, they will grow. This card comes to you as a reminder of the importance of viewing yourself with compassion and love. Anytime you find yourself thinking or feeling poorly about yourself, focus on your strength instead. Additional meanings: use daily positive affirmations to lift your energy and faith. Speak of yourself in positive terms. Begin an exercise program to build and tone your muscles. This is a message of love or healing about a brother or brother figure. Apollo is a Greek sun god who is the son of Zeus and twin brother of the goddess Artemis. Apollo is a powerful deity who can bring out the sunshine in your life, literally and figuratively. Renowned for his physical strength, Apollo can also act as a personal trainer to motivate your exercise program. I need help with that. He can also help you gain emotional and intellectual strength. So Divine Soul TV, I also have a channel message for you. You're going to receive throughout the next week more and more insight about your superpowers. Also, you have a soulmate who harnesses the other part of your powers, and through your hearts, both of you are like wonder twins, and you activate your power together. Another aspect of your superpower is you are like a support assist item and individual, and let's say in a video game, like an item to where like you can partner with anyone and boost their natural abilities. If you're in an RPG, that will be one of your powers. You can connect with them and hold space so that they can even be more powerful. And you can also understand people's powers to help them understand it more. There's a lot of depth in this. It's not just relationship building. That's just the initial base of this. I'm also getting that some of you doing work like this are going to piss people off. Like people who are against card reading and stuff like this, they're going to be even more mad because you're not only legitimizing it, but you're just basically pointing at insecurities they have. Here's great advice. Fuck them. All right, next we have Brianna K. All right, Divine Soul TV. I hope this was accurate for you. Thank you so much. Brianna K. The card we have for you is also the Two of Cups. So for you, Brianna, this is talking about a relationship. Okay, I want to pull another one just to be sure. But Brianna, this is talking about your ability to connect with others and be a source of love. But I see this as you getting in a mutual love. So if you're single, you're not about to be single much longer. After Venus leaves Gemini around June, July, it's going to go into Cancer. So latest by then, we will have already seen this manifested. But I want to say now, you're manifesting a very fruitful relationship. Okay, it could even be with this Sagittarius. We have passion here. So this could be a passion project. If you're the more calm, emotional, psychic person, it's going to be a more passionate, sexy person who is quite passionate. So I really, really, really do hope if you're in a long-term bond, your long-term love is going to deepen and both of you are going to connect deeper supernaturally through this as well. Renee, it is not too late. You are still open to contribute in the super chat description in the link below. All right. Zach Lakes, I got you, fam. Thank you so much again, guys, for joining this membership. This means everything. I'm going to put a post up tomorrow that will give a schedule of when each stuff in each tier will come out. That way, keep you updated. All right. Zach Lengths. We do have the three. Sasha. So for those who have joined, they have diamonds next to their name. Sasha, we have Zach. We have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords are definite sacrifices. So it's okay. And I had the picture of you being a high priest. Let me pull another one for you, Zach. So it's like you're being ordained right now. Yep. You're being ordained. You're about to be put in a philanthropic position. So it's like you're gonna have to abstain from some things. The universe is going to start its ordination process, and it's like you're going to have to stop drinking, stop smoking. There's going to be at least like 3 things that you have to stop doing because you're preserving your energy to step into more power. It's definitely tied to your superpower. Even though that's a card of betrayal, I see this more as sacrifice. It's like in order to step more into your power, there's certain things you have to stop doing. Not even because they're wrong, not even because they're bad, but because it's just a consequence. Like you can't do that and that. I think you already know what that might be. And if not, you will come into greater clarity. So just keep that in mind. I don't see it as that big of a sacrifice. I don't even think you're going to be stressed out about it, but it's just something that's definitely pronounced. Sharon, Sun in Aquarius, channel message, Moon in Pisces. Gotcha. Great timing with your comment too. That in and of itself is a sign. The fact that you commented that and I started your reading is speaking of the synchronization that you host and sponsor for the rest of the collective as a divine source of knowledge for the rest of us, which is one of the most upper echelon combos that you can have. I also see as a channel message, just certain people not willing to be open about it, but there's just this sense like certain people see there's certain people who feel like what you do is a scam. And so they are very pissed off by your confidence, but it's cognitive dissonance. Since what you're doing is not a scam, it's very much real. So there's cognitive dissonance where they feel angry, but a part of them feels it's wrong because in truth, you're not doing anything scamful. You're actually helping a lot of people. We have the Seven of Swords, and this also comes with health and healing. So this is very important. Okay. This is saying to make sure that you don't allow other people to finesse your healing power, because what you charge for what you do and what you offer, if you were to charge the true level of it, people wouldn't understand. So you've dumbed yourself down for a lot of people. And you want to make sure people who don't take serious the healing you do, because a lot of what you do is so abstract. If people aren't already advanced, they're not necessarily going to see into the knowledge of it. And so they can think you're just speaking in tongues. Every time you speak every time you speak light language, that is a huge deal. But you do it in such a casual way, people can feel like, okay, it's not that serious. So you really, really want to make sure you're not allowing people to kind of get away with the kindness you're doing and seeing for weakness. Because with Hilarion, your health and healing is switching to the next level. So here's the next step of this. That was the first level. The next level is the healing modality of what you're doing is not legal. It is not board approved, and you cannot get a permit for it. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's something that it will take humanity and the government a long time to regulate. So the Seven of Swords is saying, get your healing on, but you have to do it under the table. You have to, kind of like the peace deal. You're not breaking any laws, but you're not doing it the way it's supposed to, in the sense where, like, you know what I'm saying? A doctor isn't allowed to like tell their patient about astrology. It's like a Hippocratic oath. A doctor wouldn't be allowed to use Reiki healing on a patient, but the Seven of Swords is like, do it anyway, because the healing works. And so what, are you going to wait for the board to get it before you can heal someone? Fuck the board. You're above the board. You're an Aqua Pisces moon. So just know you got a moon Aquarius, do your own thing, kind of like in secret. They're not going to be able to do anything to you because you're going to be, moving with strategy. But that's really the message I got for you. T with Isis the Queen. I love that name. Amen. T with Isis the Queen. Renee, I got you. So Isis the Queen, we got the Knight of Wands. Passion. It's a message of passion. This kid, Soccer Spazzer, welcome to the ascension path. Congratulations. Okay. T with the Isis the Queen, this could be a Sagittarius individual. I don't know if you're a Sagittarius, but this is talking about taking charge of a situation. And if you need to go on a road trip, go on a road trip. Let wanderlust take you over. You're going to be bound by influx of passion. This could be someone giving you a passionate message. This could be a passionate individual that's going to sweep you off your feet. So these are the general messages that we have with this. Yep, my intuition came through. I think this might be a new love interest. This might be someone who wants to get in your mind, and explore that before they get in your pants. So keep that in mind, because Sagittarius men are, y'all love it. I feel like y'all women know what you sign up for if you get with Sag men. So, don't worry about long-term as much as just having fun. All right. No offense to any Sagittarius. Nayeli, any message about my superpowers? I got you. Sharon, good night. Hope to connect soon. T with Isis the Queen. Are you a Sagittarius? Is that your sign? Because if that's your sign, then this is you. It's actually saying you're going to be this inspiration, saying go on a road trip. It's also moving, but it's just kind of move the energy around, because you're going to be a source of inspiration for sure. Ooh, Nayeli, you have super genius. That's your superpower. You have the ability to reach a focus state, to take your cerebral quality to its apex. So your main superpower, Nayeli, is that you're super fucking intelligent, and you know how to think at a high level of capacity. It's so much of a superpower, it doesn't even look like a superpower, because you might be so smart, you may not realize how intelligent you are until you start to practically apply this. I want to pull one more for you. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, we got the world card here. So you also have superpowers of liberate. You're fucking powerful. Oh my gosh, Naeli, you are very powerful. The world card and the king of swords is no joke. Okay. So this is also talking about the ability for you to manifest whatever it is you want. And you have the power to grant liberation to others. So this comes with a lot of burden, and you're going to unlock this your Saturn return. It's like with great power comes great responsibility, but I want you to study Saturn, the world card, and the king of swords. It's like super genius ability to manifest at a very high level. So if it's taken a while, you're just finishing your first Saturn return, but Saturnian based powers are powerful. You also have time manipulation abilities. So keep that in mind. Maybe not time travel, but you can slow down and speed up time. And you're going to learn how to do that. All right. Rocktober born. I got you, brother. Nayeli, so glad I can help. Rocktober born. 2 cards wanted to come out for you. The Seven of Swords and the King of Swords. You are the King of Swords. Okay. And I almost feel like Rocktober, certain people are blocked from connecting with you. It's like they're distracted. It's like there's a fog and a veil. And so you're using your sword to cut through that veil so people can see you clearly. Okay. But this is definitely talking about you at the top of your intellect. And we have clear and shield your energy, which I feel is from this nebulous force. Clear and shield your energy with this sword that you have. It's almost as if like any stigma against you, gossip people have said against you is clouding people's vision of you, but you're using your intellect to cut that bullshit. And once again, the more you clear and shield your energy, the more this outside influence will have the ability to do so. And you're well more than capable of dealing with this. So all power to you, bro. Renee. Renee D. We have the 6 of Pentacles. You're opening up financial flow. If you need money, take out a loan, ask for money. If you're in a position to help others financially, it will come up. So the beautiful thing about this card is that you open up financial flow for yourself by like taking a percentage of your income and giving it away. And that's going to open space for you to come into more. From someone who's practiced this, it works. So just keep that in mind. If you need assistance, it's there for you. If you can help anybody, it will be so lucrative and it will help you out as well. Amen, Divine Soul TV. You're a real one for joining the membership too. Thank you so much. All right. This is going to be really fun. I'm going to make sure this is a really interactive experience. Nisha, message from my spirit guide. I'm transitioning to entrepreneurship. Nice. So as an entrepreneur, 6 of Pentacles is financial flow that will help your assets become more liquid and your spending become more liquid. So it's right after the poverty card. So it's really good. It's really good. All right. Nisha, message from your spirit guides. First of all, tell any haters to get off your dick. Second of all, your spirit guides want you to tap back into, listen to everything that brings you nostalgia. So what were your favorite songs to listen to in high school? What reminds you of that old feel-good energy? Your spirit guides are bringing you to connect with a soulmate or kindred partner. And you want to foster these nostalgic feelings. Take yourself back to that time, put yourself in that energy and see where that leads you, okay? Because there's certain feelings that you didn't have closure in as a child that you're going to be able to understand a lot better. This card is amazing. It's a very feel good. It's very comfortable. So keep that in mind. This is a soulmate card, and they're definitely guiding you towards that. All right. Anthony Monegro, I got you. Sun, Scorpio, Leo rising, North Node, Aries moon. Shout out to the Leo North Node click. Do it again. Anthony Monegro. Well, if you had a yes or no question, it's definitely a yes. I also would suggest you take the attitude from, I don't know if you've seen the movie Yes Man, but he had to say yes to like every opportunity. Oh, this seems to be tied to love. We do know you're a Leo rising. And so with Venus that's transiting your 10th, coming into your 11th, this is going to manifest really exciting romance. But this is saying yes to any passionate opportunities that come through. And outside of romance and soulmate and sex, this is also talking about really having a positive attitude towards any creative projects. Yes, this says yes, but Ganesh is opening up a very expansive, abundant, golden energy with this love. So let me actually even read it in case there's any extra messages. All the doorways are open for you and the pathway is clear. Any previous obstacles have been removed. Keep a positive mindset about the situation to assure the best possible outcome. The answer to your question is yes. This is a good time to make a move or change. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered. You have positive support for the situation. Keep the faith. Obviously tied to the Lover's card. Ganesh is a Hindu elephant-headed overcomer of obstacles who clears your path of any blocks. Call upon Ganesh at the beginning of any ceremony or new project to assure a smooth, smart, and steady progress. He's also very supportive of writers and helps anyone who's in a bind. If you're single and you have a crush, they're going to say yes. Okay. Just put the moves on. Nice and smooth. All right. And other than that, y'all stay blessed. Once again, I'm going to get into the full swing of these membership posts end of this week coming into next week. And we're going to get it popping. Okay. Thank you guys for taking a part of this ritual. And get ready to be initiated into collective superpower awakening of a lifetime. And we're just so freaking amazing for making it here. It is what it is. And until next time, peace.